Alright, so a few days ago, I made a video about Hasan and Shocktober. A creator that goes by Dan Saltman made a 15-minute compilation showing proof, I would say definitive proof, that Hasan Piker, aka Hasanabi, shocked his dog. Now, I've been saying this for months. I believed, in my very humble opinion, just a guy with a microphone, I believe Hasan shocked his dog. And I do not trust people that are defending him to this day. But there's still people online who think that Hasan is innocent and he didn't shock his dog. And it's insane. I mean, truth be told, most of the people who are defending Hasan in the Big 26, they're nobodies, all things considered. No one really cares about them. No one really watches them. They're defending Hasan for 25 cents and a wet hot dog. And maybe 5 views if they're lucky. And Hasan has responded to said video. And let me just say this. When you're a content creator and there's drama, there's controversies, I believe you have 3 options. You could either respond, you could ignore it. I guess it's 2 or 2.5 if you want to get technical. Or you could just not care and continue to upload. Some things are worth responding to and some things they're just not. And the way Hasan responded to this, I'm just like, huh. I mean, at that point, you shouldn't even respond. So let's just get right into it. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe or Hasan will shock you.
2 things. 1, I'm not surprised that, the kick clippers were engaging in a targeted brigading operation. They're almost always at the scene of the crime. Whenever there's a new initiative to manufacture outrage, they're almost always at the scene of the crime. They heavily brigade in bot posts. They do it all the time, right? And I said she has no idea. This was on October 9th, and everyone made fun of me. I said she has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days because of a coordinated far-right pro-Israel slander campaign. And a lot of people dunked on me and said, oh, dude, Israel made you shock your dog or some shit like that. I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I have a lot of enemies on the internet and they're utilizing this as an opportunity to manufacture outrage.
It's not just dumb drama. In my opinion, it goes beyond drama because this is animal abuse. Yeah, it's different. And just for full transparency, did I get a DM from the state of Israel? We need you to make 20,000 Hasan videos. Here's $9,000. Unfortunately, I did not get that offer, but if I did, I'll do it for 20K. I'll make 20 Hasan videos for 20K. The reason why people were so mad and the reason why people were calling him a dog abuser is because, well, I mean, he shocked his dog. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Multiple times over the years. I stand with what I said. I believe he did shock his dog. And I do not trust people that defend Hasan, that dick ride him for 5 views. I do not trust anyone that defends Hasan, let alone anyone that is defending Shocktober or anyone that believes Hasan is innocent from October 7th. In my opinion, if you actually defend Hasan in the Big 26, you are not a trustworthy person. And you shouldn't be trusted. Like, Hasan, at this point, just admit it. This whole situation would have been over back in October if you just would have said, yeah, I did it. I shocked my dog, but I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to learn my lesson. But no, it's almost been a year, which is crazy to say, but it's almost been a year since October 7th, and he's still denying it. Just own it. Just be like, yeah, I did it, and I apologize, and I haven't done it since, even though I think he has done it since. But once again, who am I to judge? WestJet says he'll be in a lot less BS if he just admitted it right away instead of making up a web of like 5 lies. If you would have owned it or admitted to it, all of this would have gone away.
Bro, just please move past. It's another Dan Stalkman psyop XQC watch some slop video. There's like 14 threads. It's going to be tons of it today. You just have to ignore it. I just don't understand why people go, nah, dude, you got to address this. This one's really good. Dog, they talk about me. They talk about the same exact shit on Fox News every night. If that's not going to do me in, why the fuck would some random slop tuber that XQ Cow watched, why is that going to do it? You know? At some point, you just got to, if you want to know my perspective, you can come here. We can have a normal and honest conversation about it. It's not like I hide my opinion on shit. Anyway, we're moving on. Because you give them attention, I usually don't. How much of it is financial incentive for these things, especially for global South nations to farm slop? What, you think like random dudes in Bangladesh genuinely want to keep the fucking West white? No, they set up those white supremacist accounts on purpose on Twitter because they need to farm like $35 in ad revenue. It's a big deal. If you live in Bangladesh, Yeah, $35 American dollars in ad revenue goes a long fucking way.
Well, that had nothing to do with the dog. Whatever helps you cope, Hasan, you know, whatever works for you. This entire saga could have been avoided if he fessed up day one instead of lying and making up hundreds of nonsensical explanations. Amen to that. This is actually pretty fire. This might be the thumbnail of the video.
I'm not surprised that, you know, the kick clippers were engaging in a targeted brigading operation. They're almost always at the scene of the crime. Whenever there's a new initiative to manufacture outrage, they're almost always at the scene of the crime. Made fun of me.
But clippers need the organic views to make money. Like, what the fuck is that talking about? What is that talking about? If it gets views because it's an obvious shit. I mean, yeah, it gets
she has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days because of a coordinated far-right pro-Israel slander campaign. And a lot of people dunked on me and said, oh, dude, Israel made you shock her dog or some shit like that. I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I have a lot of enemies on the internet and they're utilizing this as an opportunity to manufacture outrage.
Just say you shucked a dog, man. Like, I'm gonna say this 300 times. Just say you shucked the dog. Say I shucked a dog. I shouldn't have done it. There's other ways of doing it, and I'm doing that now, and I'm doing better. And I didn't know, and I learned more about animals, and I was a fuckhead, but I've moved on now. It's not that hard. It is. Yeah, maybe he'll get some heat for maybe a week, and then he'd be done with it.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, Mr. XQC. That's too logical. That makes too much sense. Why would he do that? The drama would have lasted a week. Let's say 2. Let's say all of us slop tubers, we're hungry, we're starving, we need to pay rent, so we milk this for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of controversy / drama is so much better than almost a full year of being labeled a animal abuser. I don't know, guys, maybe just me, but I much prefer, if I was in his situation and I was in his controversy, I much prefer people being mad at me and calling me a dog abuser for 2 weeks than being called that for over a year. I'm sure it's going to continue up into the day Hasan retires from social media. This is going to stay with him, and because he's never going to own it or be honest, it's going to stick forever. So what a dumbass. And that's an insult to idiots and dumbasses around the world. This is a whole new level of stupidity.
Vibration collar. But it also proved that she goes on long walks throughout the goddamn day.
Jesus. Chat, I thought the whole point of having a dog is that you care about your dog and you like having a dog, whatever, right? Like, chat, I think if you have a dog walker, you don't even like your dog. The whole point of having a dog is that's the life you have with your dog is you don't walk it because you have to. You walk it because you want to. Yeah, like why does it have to go on these like barely limits, like, oh, it says it has to walk this much time, so I'll get somebody to do it or whatever. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I get it. Hasan is a busy guy. He has to stream and fight with people for over 7 hours. I get it. But if you don't have 30 minutes to walk your dog, you probably shouldn't have one. It's not a plushie. And there's people that work 9 to 5s, that have multiple jobs, and they still find time to walk the dog because they like it. Hasan, you work from home. You could walk your dog in your safe, multi-million-dollar neighborhood at night, at 1 a.m., at 12 a.m. Once you're done fighting with teenagers online, you could then walk your dog. There's no excuse for this. I'm not going to feel bad for a multi-millionaire in his multi-million-dollar mansion being like, I have a dog walker because I'm just so busy. See, guys, Kaya does indeed go on very long walks. I mean, isn't that your dog? Shouldn't you walk it? Hasan has the time. He doesn't work a traditional 9 to 5. He's not going to school. He has all the time in the world, yet he hires a dog walker. No way, is this real? Is this what happens when you search who shocks dogs? I gotta see this. No way, it is real. It likely refers to political Twitch streamer Hasan. I don't know, guys. I blame Israel for this. Yeah, Hasan's response was pathetic, and at that point, don't even respond to anything. Just keep shocking your dog.